Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of Fandom Fights. This is a big one. We have the team's title match. Team champions, Wookiee Mistake, going up against rookie team sensation, Duel of the Fates, Brittany and Tyler. Finally here. I'm very excited. I feel like we've been waiting for this for a while. Wookiee Mistake obviously winning the belts against Guns and Ships earlier this year, and Duel of the Fates just having a great rookie run, culminating in them defeating Manhattan Project in one of the best number one contender matches I think we've ever seen. It was a great match. Nick, you're here to co-host this one. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
They're called Wookiee Mistake, Tim, but they are rookies no more. The pun doesn't quite work anymore now that they are seasoned veterans, but tradition. Yeah, it'd be weird if they changed their name at this point. But I'm very excited. They've proven themselves to be very dominant champions. That was a cool sounding wheel.
Yeah, it was.
They've proven themselves to be very good champions. Joe, obviously, with the singles defense tomorrow. He's currently double belted. And Wookiee, or is it later today even?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Schedule. Should be very exciting. Duel of the Fates, kind of shocked to see them here. Personally, but then when you go back and think about it, you really shouldn't be, only because they are both so new to the game and they're so new as a team. And I think there's only been one or two other teams that have gone on a 4-0 run and then a 5-0 run to win the belt. And that was you and I and Dummies.
Yeah.
So really excited to see them here. And one other thing to note, there's only been two teams in the history of Fandom Fights to defend the team's belts. Both of them had you on it. Wookiee Mistake looking to be the third in history. I'm very excited, Tim. This is cool.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on here and at play, and I'm looking forward to a great trivia match because that's why we do this. So let's get into it right now with the promo.
Joe, they grow up so fast.
I'm so proud, but also kind of afraid of the monster we may have created.
I know. It's like it feels like it was yesterday we reached out to them and, hey, come on to the video store. It's going to be fun. We can study together and you guys are going to be a great team. And now they are here trying to take our titles.
We just got them. We just got them.
Yeah, come on, guys.
To be fair, they earn their place. We earn our place. And this is going to be a great match. It just feels weird that this is the first title match in a long time the four of us haven't studied together for.
Yeah,
you've always been there to help me with the singles, and you helped me prepare for tomorrow. But you helped me prepare for tomorrow, but we didn't help each other prepare for today. It was weird.
Yeah, it's really weird too to have David go with us all the way, and now instead of letting us go and play someone, we're playing each other, which is really weird too. But I like that it's going to stay in the video store. That makes it a little bit more chill.
Yeah.
We feel relaxed. We think everyone feels relaxed, so join our happy family and buy our shit.
Buy our shit.
Nick, a couple things at play here. First thing, was David actually crying again? I don't think so. You can only do it once, David. You can't do it twice. Don't lie to me. Number two, Brittany and Tyler just look excited to be here, and I love it. I love the energy. I love the niceness, the big happy family stuff. Warms my old man soul. What'd you think of the promo?
We're technically part of that too, and it wouldn't be playing favorites to also say, hey, buy our shit.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget that, but
me too. You don't really actively contribute.
Yeah, well, hey, what you gonna do? So let's get into the match. Here's how it's gonna work. Well, why would I tell you that, Nick? Why don't you tell us how round number one is gonna work?
Okay, round number one is going to work like this. Each player is going to get 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer down at the end of 15 seconds. We will say pens down. You will then reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 4 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match, as it is a title match. Any questions?
No.
Let's do this thing.
Good luck.
Yeah, you guys do.
All right. Nick, why don't you kick us off with question one?
Okay, Tim. I could kick us off with question number one.
What?
I don't have it up, and it's fucking not.
Oh, okay. Well, then here we go. I'm going to kick you off with question number 1. Here's question 1. It's in the category of horror icons. Your question is, how is Ellie, Dr. Chalice's love interest, related to Harry, the man murdered at the beginning of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch? Throw off my whole mojo.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was really hoping I'd be able to stall long enough to like. That's didn't have it.
I've been there. I think we've all done it. We've started without wheels. We've done lots of crazy shit. 5.
If you had told me the category, I might have remembered the
2,
question.
1. Pens down. That's fair. We're gonna start with Joe.
She's his daughter.
Tyler.
She's his daughter.
David.
I just said daughter.
And Brittany.
Yeah, she's his daughter.
Daughter is correct. All tied up. Nick, what's next?
The next question will come in the category of Star Wars. And the question is, name all 3 characters who have cut a limb, real or robotic, off of Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader in the Star Wars series.
I love this question.
I also quite enjoy it. I didn't have my whiteboard. I just was... I had my beer, though. I made sure to get that.
Yeah. I unfortunately cannot have my Miller Lite today. I do have to go to work after this, but it is with me in spirit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Let's start with Tyler.
Obi-Wan, Count Dooku, and Luke.
Let's go to David.
Obi-Wan, Dooku, and Luke.
We will go to Brittany.
Luke, Count Dooku, and Obi-Wan.
And Joe.
I feel like I'm an extra now. Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Count Dooku.
That is correct. Everybody stays tied up 4-4 as we get into your next question, which is going to be in Pixar. Which Pixar film ends with the main character on a train on their way to school?
You know what's going to be cool now, though, Tim, is you get to read the penultimate question, and you could use whatever word you want.
Yeah, I could. I could say the fish question.
The flibberty-doo question. Have fun with it, man. You got a couple questions. Think about it. I'm looking forward to it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Thanks for that pressure. David.
I was about to say, Luca.
We'll go to Brittany.
Luca.
Joe.
Luca.
And Tyler.
Luca.
Luca is correct. All right, what's next?
Your next question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. The question is, who plays Kingsley Shacklebolt in the Wizarding World?
That's a cool name. Shacklebolt.
What?
Shacklebolt.
I wish that was my name. Tim Shacklebolt.
I wish my name was Blackagar Boltagon.
What mouth? 5, 4, 3.
Not eligible yet.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Richard Harris.
We will go to Joe.
We'll roll in Raiders of the Lost Ark. George Harris.
We'll go to Tyler.
I wrote Colin Salmon. That's wrong.
And David.
George Harris.
George Harris is correct. So Wookiee takes the 2-point lead, 8-6. As we get into your next question, which is in the category of Marvel. In Kingsman, the Secret Service, how specifically does Eggsy free the group after their room fills with water?
This is the question about the movie, which is also about that group of people that no one here on screen likes very much.
Yeah.
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 We hate the Kings. I don't know. 5.
Some of them are nice.
3,
Big fan.
2,
Most of them.
1. Pens down. I was going to say the British, but I don't hate the British. I was here. So that's why I stopped myself. Joe, we're going to go to you first.
He breaks the two-way mirror.
We will go to Tyler.
He breaks the mirror.
We will go to David.
I said breaks the mirror. That was a glass.
Wait, sorry. Can I see that again? Sorry.
Breaks the mirror that was a glass, but I don't know.
Breaks the mirror that was a
Yeah,
glass.
so
No, I don't think you can keep this because I put window to the room. And it's not a window.
I didn't know how to say it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I think we can take Joe and were you the specific you were looking for the two-way? Because I would take Tyler's answer. I would take Joe's answer.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could take Brittany's with window.
Yeah.
I think I needed that it was a mirror and not a window.
And what did David say? That he said mirror, right?
I said mirror, and then I added that was a glass because I didn't know what to. Yeah.
I think we can give it to everyone except Brittany, unfortunately.
That's what I. Okay.
Sorry, Tyler.
Okay.
All right. So Wookiee up 10-7 then on that one.
That's
it was
not
it was 8-6.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. You're right.
Okay. All right. What is the next question, Nick?
The next question will come in the category of Planet of the Apes. In Beneath the Planet of the Apes, one of the underground humans tells Brent and Taylor that they don't fight their enemies, but instead do what?
Literally all we do here is fight enemies.
Well, not anymore.
No, not you and me, no.
Now we just offer a platform for enemies to fight.
That's fair. Have you seen this movie?
Yeah, yes. Yep.
I can't say that I have. 5.
Really?
That was a joke. 3,
Oh.
2, 1. Hands down. Definitely have. We will go to Tyler.
I said scares them away.
We'll go to David.
I said let them destroy themselves because it sounds cool.
We will go to Brittany.
I said get them to fight each other. So.
And Joe.
Make them fight themselves.
I would take Brittany for sure.
I take Brittany. I'm struggling with both Joe and David because
yeah. All right, so we will accept everybody but Tyler's answer. So that makes it 12-8 as we get into your next question, which is going to be in the MCU. In what order do the 5 multi-dimensional villains get cured in Spider-Man No Way Home?
we'll give you
Shit.
We'll give you a little bit of extra time on this one.
Ooh.
Nick, tell me.
Yeah.
Me, Koho, Boatman,
Yeah.
Cody,
Mhm.
and let's throw out, I don't know, Spence.
Okay.
We all show up in a multi-dimensional world. Who do you cure first? No, actually, who do you cure last? I want to know that. Who's the one that you're like, meh, we can wait?
Is that what that means? If I cure them
Koho.
last?
Probably Koho.
Yeah, but only because
Fine.
I think he would take it the best.
1, pens down. All right, bear with us as we go slow on this one. David, we're going to start with you.
Okay, so 1 Octavius, 2 Sandman, 3 Lizard, 4 Electro, and 5 Green Goblin.
Okay, Brittany.
Okay, Brittany.
Well, I went Doc Ock, Sandman, Electro, Lizard, Green Goblin.
Okay, we will go to Joe.
So I had the same as David. Doc Ock, Sandman, Lizard, Electro, Green Goblin.
And Tyler.
Now the same as those two. Doc Ock, Sandman, Lizard, Electro, Green Goblin.
So Brittany is the correct one.
Ah,
So
nice.
it is
Too.
Doc Ock,
I was between the two
Electro,
guys.
Lizard, Green Goblin.
It was
So-
those two. It was just those two.
Yeah.
All right, so we will get into the next
That is
question,
perfect, right?
which is going to be read to you by Nick.
Your next question will come in the category of Disney live action. Who plays Adolph Rupp, the coach of the University of Kentucky in Glory Road?
I saw this when it came out, and I haven't seen it since. This one I have not seen for Family Fights yet.
That's fair.
Working on it. A little busy.
I definitely saw it like when it came out. This is definitely a movie I remember seeing.
Yeah, this is the one with that Adolph Rupp, the coach of the university, right?
In Kentucky, yeah.
4, 3,
There's
2, 1. Pens down. There's a road. It's glorious. We'll go to Brittany.
John Voight.
We will go to Joe.
John Voight.
Tyler
No, I had Kyle Chandler.
and David.
He's in one of these, right? Kevin Costner.
John Voight. So it is 13-10 as we get into your next question, which is in the category of the world. Oh, we get into your flibbity gibbet. Is that what you said before? Which is in Worlds of DC. Which Worlds of DC film features a thwarted robbery at a convenience store?
I'm disappointed.
I know, me too. I do believe that there are no perfect rounds, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
I'm always Damn no way home question.
This is
cruel people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One's down. Let's go to Joe.
Shazam.
We go to Tyler.
Shazam.
David.
Shazam.
And Brittany. Shazam is correct. So 15-12. What's the final question, Nick?
Your final question in round number 1 will come in the category of Alien versus Predator. What type of transportation does McKenna meet the other members of Group 2 on in 2018's The Predator?
Would you fight a predator?
No. Like from the movie?
Yeah.
Why?
Like
you're telling someone comes up to me and goes, you could fight a predator if you want, and I get like,
no, you're thrust into a galactic situation and you either have to do this or run away. And if you run away, there's a higher chance of death. 5.
How is running away going to create a higher chance?
It'll chase you forever. We'll go to Tyler.
A bus?
We'll go to David.
A bus?
Brittany.
Bus.
And Joe.
I'm riding on a bus.
Bus is correct. So at the end of round number 1, I have Wookiee in the lead 17-14. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All repeats intact, all challenges as we get into round number 2. How does it work, Nick?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 categories on it as the champions have elected to leave spinners and opponent's choice off of it. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. Each team will then get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to trick down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what is on the wheel?
On the wheel today is Worlds of DC, Star Trek, Disney live action, Pixar, Star Wars, horror icons, James Bond, DreamWorks Animation, Wizarding World, and Fandom quotes. Wookiee mistake. You're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Duel of the Fates?
Stick with the plan.
Yeah.
I like where it's primed as well.
Yeah. Go first.
Spin that shit.
What?
DJ.
All right. This is the spin for Wookiee mistake. Lands on horror icons. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
So we discussed this.
Yeah.
We spin again.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what you are stuck with. And it lands on the Wizarding World.
Okay.
Not Star Wars.
Ready to mute.
Right.
All right, Wookiee mistake. Are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World? All right, your first question. In which Harry Potter film do Fred and George comfort a young boy named Michael?
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Neville Longbottom in the Wizarding World?
Matthew Lewis. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. During their first flying lesson, who is the first student after Harry to successfully lift their broom in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Draco Malfoy. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In The Crimes of Grindelwald, what was the first name of Yusuf Kama's father?
Mustafa. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. As we get to your final question in the Wizarding World. What is the final spell that Draco casts against Harry in the Dueling Club in the Chamber of Secrets?
Serpent Sortier, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a clean sweep of the Wizarding World.
All right, so they get their total up to 27.
Yep.
As we bring back the wheel for Duel of the Fates. And the spin is in.
Oh, wait.
And it lands on Star Trek. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
How are you feeling?
1 second. We'll keep it.
Okay. Then I will be giving you your questions in the category of Star Trek Duel of the Fates. Are you ready? Okay. Your first question in Star Trek. Horror Icons actress Heather Langenkamp appears as an alien in which Star Trek film? Five, 4.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, First Contact, B, Insurrection, C, Nemesis, or D, Into Darkness. Five, 4.
We'll go with Nemesis. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Wookiee mistake, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, First Contact, B, Insurrection, C, Nemesis, or D, Into Darkness. Five, 4, 3.
Star Trek Insurrection, final answer.
That's also incorrect. We were looking for D, Into Darkness. All right, Duel of the Fates, your next question. What ship is Uhura assigned to before demanding to be reassigned to the Enterprise in Star Trek 09?
The Farragut. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question, Duel of the Fates. How does Kirk kill Kruge's men after they beam aboard the Enterprise in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock?
They get the Enterprise to self-destruct. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What race is Lieutenant Ilia in Star Trek, the motion picture?
Delton. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Star Trek. What is the name of the Romulan commander who joins Picard and betrays Shinzon in the final fight in Star Trek Nemesis? Five.
Sinatra. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so coming out of round number 2, I have Wookiee up at 27, Duel of the Fates up at 22. Is that what you have?
That's correct, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into round number 3. How does it work, Nick?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the filmography round. is the first time I'm explaining the rules for this one, so bear with me. Each team is going to get a 1, a 2, and a 3-point question in the realm of filmography. We're going to give you 2 clues, each pointing to an actor or actress worth different point values. If you get the answer correct, you'll get the point value assigned to each question. One player will have to take the 1 point. The other player will have to take the 2 point, and teams can confer on the 3-point question. Players, any teams, as we get into the filmography round. Go.
All right. So, Wookiee Mistake, would you like your questions from set 1 or set 2?
Yeah, set 1, please.
All right. Then Duel of the Fates, you will be getting set 2. And Nick, why don't you go ahead and give them their questions? Who's going to be taking the 1-pointer?
How are you feeling, Tyler? Do you want me to take the 2, or how are you feeling? Or do you want to try it? Oh yeah, we can just chat here. It's fine.
Yeah, you don't need to be.
Sorry about that.
Because you did do pretty good last night, but I mean, I'm okay taking it if you want me to. We have all our repeats too. So.
I'll take the 2.
You'll take 2? Okay, cool. Interesting.
All right. So then Nick, go ahead and give Brittany the 1-pointer.
All right, sounds good. Brittany, your 1-point question in round number 3. Who plays a Worlds of DC commissioner and voices a Disney animated mayor?
J.K. Simmons.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Tyler, I'll be giving you your question worth 2 points. Your question is, who plays a Wizarding World witch and an Alien vs. Predator series widow?
Four, 3.
Repeat.
All right, that is Duel of the Fates' first repeat. The question again. Who plays a Wizarding World witch and an Alien vs. Predator series widow?
Catherine Waterston.
That is correct.
Oh my god.
He dies early on. It's okay.
I couldn't remember if she was a widow or not. I was like,
no, good job. I'm glad you guessed it.
All righty. Duel of the Fates, you can confer on your 3-point question.
Okay.
Your question is as follows. Who plays a Bond ally and a Marvel high security prisoner?
Bond ally. Frank Clement isn't in high security prisoner. Bond ally. Not Jeffrey Wright. High security. Can you think of any other ones where they have like a high security prisoner? Jermaine Clement.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay.
All right, that is your second repeat. The question again. Who plays a Bond ally and a Marvel high security prisoner?
Jeffrey Wright's not in anything, right?
not in Marvel, I don't think.
Okay. There's Colin Salmon. There's Michael Kitchen. Do you have anything?
I don't.
Okay. High security.
Right.
You just want to go Jermaine Clement. It's wrong, but yeah.
Sure.
Jermaine Clement, final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Naomi Harris.
Oh.
Fucking carnage. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the appropriate reaction to that.
Yeah.
All right. So after Duel of the Fates turn, they get their total up to 25. We're going to move over to Wookiee. Who's going to be taking the 1-pointer for you guys?
Yeah.
All right, David, your 1-pointer. Who voices a DreamWorks Viking and plays a Disney live-action apprentice?
Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't know his name. 5.
I'm
I'm not going to waste that repeat. I don't know his name.
Okay, we were looking for Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Sorcerer's Apprentice, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move over to Joe for the 2-pointer. Joe,
Dream what's supposed to be you, David.
Shut up.
your 2-pointer, Joe. Who plays a Star Trek crew member and a Star Wars junk trader?
Simon Pegg.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's mine.
And gentlemen, your 3-point question, which you can work together on. Who plays an MCU henchwoman and voices a Pixar accountant?
It's Rachel House. Thor Ragnarok and
Right. Yep.
Rachel House. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points, bringing their total up to 32. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the deep cut round. Nick, how does that work?
The deep cut round is going to work like this. Prior to this match, each team drafted categories. The other team then chose movies from those categories. They are now all on a wheel here, written at a deep cut level. We will spin the wheel. Whichever movie it lands on, they will get a question from that movie. Each question will be worth 2 points apiece. We will ask 5 questions total in round number 4. Teams can confer and answer together.
Okay, so the first spin for the deep cut wheel, first the movies on it are Dr. No, Captain America Civil War, Men in Black, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Star Wars Rogue One, Catching Fire, Birds of Prey, Star Trek Beyond, Fellowship of the Ring, and 1978's Halloween. So this is the first spin for the deep cut round. And it lands on Rogue One. All right, so I will get you your question in Rogue One. Jin is rescued from an armored vehicle at what specific type of location on the planet Wobani? I'm very afraid to be muted or unmuted.
Check again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Wookiee mistake.
An Imperial labor camp.
And Duel of the Fates.
We also put Imperial Labor Camp.
You both are correct.
They both spelled it all British like.
So each get 2 points. And we'll move on to the next spin. The spin is in. And it's going to be from Dr. No. Nick, go ahead and ask the question.
Your question in Dr. No. Bond tells Sylvia Trench he admires her courage. Sylvia says she admires Bond's what?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Duel of the Fates.
We don't have it. We just put Grace.
And Wookiee mistake.
Luck.
Luck is correct. All right, we'll bring back the wheel. Here's the spin for the next movie. And it's Rogue One again.
Great.
All right, your question in Rogue One. Where on Bodhi's person does Saw Gerrera's henchmen say that they found the message from Galen?
Sometimes I'll start a question, like I'll start writing a question, and then I don't know where it goes. I just hope I find my way.
Yeah, I've definitely done that before. Many times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Wookiee mistake.
His boot.
And Duel of the Fates.
And it's Boot.
Boot is correct. So 3 questions in, and it is 38 to
29.
29. There it is. Thank you. All right, let's get the spin for the next question. Lands on Men in Black. Nick, you want to go ahead and get the question from Men in Black?
Gladly. Your question in Men in Black. What pulsar level does K set his gun to in order to shoot down the bug's ship?
I'm so afraid to speak.
Same.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Wookiee Mistake.
3.
And Duel of the Fates.
You put 5.
5 is correct.
Oh, okay.
So we will get into the final spin. And it lands on Captain America Civil War. All right, guys. Your question in Captain America Civil War. In the post-credit scene, T'Challa says that Bucky and T'Chaka were both what? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Duel of the Fates.
Put Victims.
And Wookiee.
Victims.
Victims is correct. So at the end of round number 4, we have Wookiee Mistake. My God, that was in the chat. David was.
I forgot I hadn't muted the Skype.
Scared the crap out of me. So Wookiee Mistake is at, what are they at? 30, 40 to Duel of the Fates 33. Okay, so we are going to get into round 5. How does it work, Nick?
Round number 5 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Each team will select who will take the first question after hearing the category. The other player will then have to take the second question. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and on the 5th and final question, they can confer as a team. The player answering will bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match.
Okay. Any questions, guys? Ready to go? All right. First category you can bet points on is Worlds of DC. All right. Who will be taking it for Wookiee Mistake and how much?
That would be me and 2.
Okay. And Duel of the Fates, who will be taking it and how much?
I'll be taking it and 2.
Okay. Your question in Worlds of DC. How many people do we see make a wish on the Dreamstone before Maxwell Lord wishes to become it in Wonder Woman 1984?
What were you doing in 1984?
What was I doing in 1984?
Yeah.
Nothing. Just sitting around like a lazy bum. 5.
I had 3 jobs.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Wookiee Mistake.
3.
And Duel.
I also put 3.
3 is correct. So Wookiee gets their total up to 42. Duel of the Fates gets theirs up to 35. So we still have a game as we get into the next category. What is it, Nick?
It is the category of DreamWorks Animation.
All right. Tyler, you have to take this for Duel. How much are you betting?
2.
And Wookiee, David, how much?
2.
Okay. All right. Here's the situation. If Tyler hits this, we will move on to the next question. If Tyler misses it, Wookiee will retain the title. So, Nick, what is the question in DreamWorks Animation?
The question is, who voices Lord Shen's soothsayer in Kung Fu Panda 2?
The second movie in the franchise.
There are 2 at least.
There are at least 2 of them, yes. We know this based on the question at hand.
I want someone to make a comedy and call the first one like 2, like Tim's movie 2, even though there's no one before that.
Interesting.
Confuse everybody.
5, 4, 3.
Let's go ahead, do repeat.
1. Okay. This is the third repeat for Duel.
Thank you. Question again. Who voices Lord Shen's soothsayer in Kung Fu Panda 2?
I actually haven't recapped that in a while. So Wookiee has all 4 repeats, right? And Duel has one remaining.
Correct.
Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with David, who bet 0.
Glenn Close.
And Tyler.
Sorry, Brittany. Helena Bonham Carter.
And your winners, and still Fandom Fights Teams champions, Wookiee. Mistake. The answer was Michelle Yao. Michelle Yao was the answer. So, Nick, let's talk for a second. What do you think of the match?
Great match. Duel of the Fates might have felt like they were in knockout territory at one point in time, but it's not because they were getting dominated. It's just Wookiee Mistake played a little bit better in each round, and it piled up to the point where we got to the point where they felt a little nervous. But they were able to come back in round number 4 and make it a game in round 5. It was their first showing in a title match. I think it's one they should be proud of. It was really impressive, especially against how good a team Wookiee Mistake is proving themselves to be. They are now officially, as I said, the 3rd team ever to defend the team's titles. First one without someone named Tim Brzakala on the team. So Wookiee Mistake looking pretty incredible this year. Looking pretty incredible in this defense. I'd be shocked if we didn't see Duel of the Fates challenging for the title again very soon.
Yep. So let's start by talking to Duel of the Fates. We'll have separate post-match interviews. We can talk to them. Nick, why don't you kick it off?
Duel of Fates, as I said, first run. Not many teams go 4-0 to begin with, and make it to a title match on their first run. You were able to do that. As I said, you didn't play bad at all. You might have felt like you were down by a lot in round 4, only because Wookiee Mistake outpaced you just a little bit in each round. You still held with them every round. It just piled up. I was in your Skype call. Great pull on 5. I tried not to laugh. But you did great. You wound up coming back, making it all the way to round 5 against a great team like Wookiee Mistake. How are you feeling in your first time out as a team in a title match?
Do you want to go first, Tyler? Or?
Sure. I mean, overall, it feels good. We did good work here today. I mean, they were playing on just a really high level, and I think that pushed us to. I mean, we were on a really high level too. So it was, like you said, it was just always a little bit more. Can't help but be disappointed, because you come into this, we put in a lot of work. We were always talking about, what about this? What about that? So you do everything that you can, but it is our first one. And it's definitely not going to be our last. This is just, I mean, honestly, this just kind of I love Wookiee, but it just kind of really irritates me that we lost. So now I just really want to get back in there and come back and get the belt, because I know that we can do that. And so and it was a good experience. I mean, we learned a lot. So
honestly, I'm pumped for what's going to happen next, because now we know what we got to work on, what we got to do. And I think we did pretty good overall. I think that 3-pointer is kind of what did it when they got the 3-pointer filmography and we didn't. I think the ally thing kind of threw me off a little bit. And then the Heather Langenkamp, I had no freaking clue she was in a Star Trek movie, and I don't think they knew either. So, I feel not so bad on that. But I think we played overall really well. I think we kept it nice and calm, and I just really look forward to where we go from here, honestly. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it as well. I don't quite know yet. You will not be in the summer ladder, but we will definitely see you post the summer picture. We will see you both individually in the summer, however. You're both taking part in the Fandom Fights singles tournament, so that should be really exciting. In fact, I think the next match coming out next week, Tyler, is a rematch with you and David. So that should be really exciting. I think you're both going to do very well in that. And you're both do very well next time we see you as a team. 4-1, that's nothing to sneeze at. You have a bright future ahead of you. Congratulations on your performance today. We'll definitely see you next time. As we bring in the defending champions officially, Wookiee mistake. Wookiee mistake. Listen, Duel of the Fates played great, but you guys had 17 in round 1, 10 for 10 in round 2, 5 for 6 in round 3. Like, you played top-notch level, championship level competition. That's just what you did. It would have been hard for anyone to beat you today. You are now the third team to defend the belt. Said it a lot now, but it's quite an amazing feat. It's very cool. How are you guys feeling?
I think I'm really happy with how we played. I mean, yeah, we missed here and there, but I think we were on a point where we communicated really well. We had the base knowledge that we need. We have the base knowledge that we need at this point to like be able to maneuver everything that you guys throw at us. And yeah, we missed a deep cut, but that's always going to happen. If you are deep cutting a movie and the question writer goes like, "Hey, I wrote that down," and you don't, that's just what happens. Joe, you're muted. Joe, you're muted.
You so much muting going on, but yeah, sometimes you write something down for a deep cut that you then miss a second deep cut whilst you're writing that note down, and yeah, it's good. But they played really well. I was, you know, I'm typical me. I'm just annoyed that if I'd got Electro and Lizard the other way around, it's perfect round 1. That's the only one I missed, and it was just those two. But yeah. The Heather Langenkamp question that stumped all 4 of us because we didn't know it. They didn't know it. I think that's one of the questions that really sort of just creates that gap there. They played really well for the first time in a 5-rounder. It was a hell of a performance. I think we had the edge. I think just the experience is what took us here.
Yeah. If anything, Duel of the Fates reminds me of a younger Wookiee mistake.
I have been saying that for a while now. I think I have said that to their face. But honestly, I think they're scarier. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll be happy to have you in their corner as well as playing against you. But you've defended the title now. Very cool, very exciting. You have 1 defense under your belt, which means you will have the opportunity for another. At the end of the Summer Series Teams Ladder, is there any team, and pretty much just about any team you can think of that is not Duel of the Fates will be in that picture in one way or another. So is there any team you are looking forward to seeing at the end of that?
I want to play somebody that we haven't played.
That would be nice. Okay.
Like
we've been in several tournaments though. There's not many teams we haven't.
That is very true. That is very true.
We haven't played a 5-rounder against the Dummies.
Right.
And they're the former champions. In fact, the only former champions still going, I believe, as a team.
That's true.
That would be unfair, though, because Robert and Jake cannot beat you. They physically...
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, guys, sounds like a good call-out. I think you did fantastic performance in your first defense. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. Congratulations on the win today. Tim?
Yeah. I think everybody said it. Great match. Duel of the Fates played lights out for a first time in the ring title match type situation. It does kind of come down to those couple of questions. And we were talking behind the scenes earlier, and I said to them, like, as someone who's done this a lot, been in this arena a lot, there's always going to be those questions. There's always going to be those things that you see and you go, oh, if I just watched that movie or just read that, then I could have pulled it out. But it happens to everybody, and I don't think they have anything to hang their head about. But Wookiee, like you said, looking fucking scary. So we'll see what happens at the end of the summer. There's a lot of good teams in that ladder that could come out, some rookie teams, some veteran teams. It's going to be crazy to see what happens. So we'll find out real soon. We'll see at the end of the summer with Wookiee Mistake and them and another team. But otherwise, starting next week, the ladder, the singles summer tournament. And tomorrow night, you get to see Joe Fairley try to defend another belt against Albert Wordharma. So we're going to see that tomorrow. And for all that and more, hit subscribe. Enjoy the show. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.